Welcome. My name is Marcello and I'm here today with Redken products. I'm humbled for even being considered of being part of this amazing family. Redken has been part of my life and been my best friend for over 15 years of my career. The only thing that I can actually count on for all these years, no matter what market I'm delivering to and what country I'm working on. But I knew that to be part of this amazing team, I needed all the right elements. The glamour of Chris Serby, the cutting of Sam Villa, the texture of Chris Barron, and the polishment of Guido Palau. What was the biggest accomplishment of my life? Interesting question. Was none of the red carpets or even none of the fashion shows I've done is what about a few years ago when New York hit Sandy and everybody was helping and people doing great things. They didn't know what to do. So I thought the only thing I know is to do hair. So I called some of my industry friends and we connected with a guy in rescue. And I remember at first they thought that was crazy. You know, how people need clothes and food. How can you do hair? And when I arrived on set and I see what the tent they put up for us and what we had going on and all my friends showing up one by one and some celebrities and people giving all the support. And the most important, the look on people's face and have changed my life because it just reassured me what really matters is to be a better person. Redken, say no more about the coloring. And I remember a few situations in my life where the celebrity or the client just showed up with completely messed up hair. And I just pull out some shady DQs and apply really quick. And she looks absolutely fantastic on camera and in person. And the product line, the polishing line, amazing. Because I'm able to texturize the hair. I'm able to work with what they already have and blend all that in and piece those layers. Having the right partner when it comes to hair products is the most important thing because those products will give you a foundation and the result they're looking for. I don't know if I'll be where I'm going to if I didn't have Redken on my side. I've learned how to hold my shears properly to how to speak in big crowds. And the most important thing is Redken has always delivered to me the latest in what's more important, how to actually work with hair. My product of choice is the Shady DQ line, which will deposit the exact pigment that my client and I have discussed. Marrying this with lifting powder, you can create magic. Welcome back. Now let's talk hair. I'm here with this fantastic model. And as you see, summer is almost over. And it's time for us to bring back to our clientele the warmth of fall and winter. As you see, her hair is slightly burned by the sun, change the color a little bit. And I'm gonna do what's so-called sunset sombre, which I'm gonna deposit pigments, reddish pigment into her hair, keeping the integrity of her natural color. Darkening probably like a shade or two, and so it can value her skin tone and make her look ready and make look very sophisticated for the new season. She has this amazing hair. It's super long. Haven't cut it in a while. And the most important part is that we're gonna utilize already existing layers. So I'm gonna give a soft trim and put on some red shades on it to see how it looks. So you ready? Let's go, let's check that out. here we're back. So first I'm wetting her hair a little bit so we can section it. That's the most and therefore more important part of the process. Sectioning the hair right is going to facilitate the way, the outcome of this process, or any product, any process by its sakes. Wetting her hair a little bit. I'm going to go back to the old school shoe horse section. We're just going to go from the hairline so we can have those halo, those little sections around her face to brighten up her skin tone left over throughout the summer. So here we go. I'm going to section that shoe horse. I'm going to take the comb and put right on top of her head. That's where a shoe horse is going to finish. So we're going to go here around it because that's going to tell us where that is going to illuminate and brighten the top of her head. So here you have a shoe. Let go here quick. We both know that New York women in general, live life in fast pace. And the most important part about this process is that it's quick. So the client will be in and out of the salon in about an hour and a half tops. So here we have the shoe horse that's already been said and done. A little bit in the back. Here you go. We're going to separate that from the rest. Horseshoe is the most important part. So make sure we get those little pieces in the front. Okay, because they are the one that will be falling and framing her face, which is the most important part. Even those little bangs, awesome. I'm going to separate them. Great. So the next part will be a second horseshoe. It's going to go about 1 inch, not even, like a 3/4 of an inch below. So you're going to keep the same section, horseshoe. So we're going to twist that. So even if the client has layers, we don't get those pieces missed out. So let's put that in here. Great. Keep sectioning in about, start really thin around the face, and it will keep fitting and increasing that line. So you're going to all the way across. So this is going to be our second section. And let's twist it so we don't get no hair in the way. Now we're going to go to our third shoe horse. Horseshoe. And on the last section, we're going to pull that. Altogether, we should have 4 pieces. We have the top layer, we have the section in four parts. So it'll be 1 right below it, and you start thinner, and then it walks all the way through the back of the hair, fitting them. So we have 1, 2, 3, and the bottom layer, 4. So we're gonna put that hair away. So now let's go to phase 3. We're gonna prepare and apply the color. Now we're gonna prepare the color to apply on that look. So on the right hand side, I apply equal parts of 4WG Santee from Shady Q's, and that's the lifter powder with a 30 volume peroxide. So we're gonna mix it until you get to this kind of texture, okay? Like almost like a regular color texture, to be honest. And on this side, a little thicker than usual. So you ready? Let's go, let's start the technique. So we're gonna lose the first section of hair, slicing sections on the diagonal, just like that. So you're gonna cut that in the middle, okay? We are gonna put that hair side so you don't get mixed up with the rest. I'm going to put the hair on the tips. We're going to create, if you see that the section is too thin, so you can get a thicker piece of it, we're going to do diagonal, get all the way to the bottom, because this is still a sunset ombre. So first you're going to put a little color in the bottom and create a V design, which is going to be just like that. We're going to fold it, the bottom 1 time, and then second time. Same thing on this side. And take that section, bring the foil all the way to the bottom, about 2 inches if the hair is that long. It can be a little closer to the roots if the hair is short. Get that, and then again the V shape to create a look of like a grown out highlights. V, and then it meets in the bottom. We fold once and fold it twice, and 1 last time. I'm going to comb that to get rid of all the nuts, all the way to the bottom. The ends first. It's very important for us to, on this first layer, not to skip a section of hair, because this is going to decide and define the density of the ombre in the bottom. So whatever section she moves her hair, she's going to have that concentration of blonde right there. So we're going to come here, open the hair a little bit so you can see where your V is going to go. This way, and a little bit. And then fold once, and then fold it twice. I'm going to put that inside. And the main important thing about ombre, because I think about the whole thing of, the chiseling, and so it's just so painful, and we try to develop new techniques so we can make it better for the client, so she doesn't have to go through that pain of combing all those knots out. So we're going to go the same thing on this side. Okay, one more clip. Starting from the center, on diagonal, bring it back all the way through the end. Put a little lifting powder in the back. Let's put a lot of product in there. And the V shape again. Here and here. So we're gonna save it a little more. When the client has curly hair, it's very important for you to try to stretch those curls out before applying the color. So the V again, one side, and then on the other extreme. And you have that section right in the middle that you have applied the color. One time, second time we fold. One more piece in the bottom. And V shape. Thinner the sections are, more definition you have on the hair, and cleaner the work looks. So let's lose the second piece of hair. I'm sorry, the second section of hair. I'm gonna clip half up. Okay, now fun fact. On this second part, we're gonna slide once on that direction. Here, hold it. Take a piece of her hair, open it, stretch because it's slightly wavy. Color the ends, apply the color. Shape. And another one. Now, fun fact, we're gonna slice once again the same thickness of the hair. Imagine like half a finger, okay? But we're gonna skip this section and then I'm gonna go to the next one. Pull those knots out. Ends. Once, twice. Next diagonal. You're going to skip that section and the next one over. Some people love to use those palettes. I myself prefer to use the foil free, so I have more control over it. The highlight palettes are really good, by the way. V shape. chair a little bit. Move the chair. Skip one. The next one. V shape, and then one, twice. The front section, the same thing. I take one slice that's too thick, and leave that behind, and we do this. Bottom, and then the V shape. Now we're going to do the third section. as it gets narrower, just double check it to make sure you have enough hair left for the halo. Because starting from the ear all the way in, that's all part of the process. That's where you're going to create the halo. And those two pieces of right now. Always remember, one out, right from the base to the same thing on the other side. One out, put those foils in. I'm gonna separate that section that's been already colored with the clip. Remember the last part, the 4WG, the Santee color from Shady Cues? We're gonna color her horseshoe, the one we left behind. So you're gonna apply. You can use a brush, you can use a bottle, whatever you at home feel more comfortable on using it. Getting things sectioned from the roots. Bring that together. Apply through the hair. And to finalize our look, we're going to use 6 RB from Shady Cues plus equal parts of processing solution. So let's see how that's going to come out. As the client's in the sink, we can apply the color, the 6 RB mixed with a processing solution, equal parts. So it's easier application. So we're just going to go in as the hair is wet. We are back, and we are finally going to the next step, which is also the last step. And I'm gonna style her hair. Those are 3 favorite products that have been carrying on my kit for the past few seasons, which is the Body Full to create an extra lift on the roots, the Velvet Gelatin, which helped me to blow dry the model's hair right before I hit that blow dry really heavy on it. And the third one is Diamond Oil, which is also a new product, which is going to keep that silkiness in. So I like to use those 3 products because they will balance each other out. They did amazing work individually, but it's also good working together. I'm going to apply that on your roots. I'm going to create an extra body on that hair when I blow dry it. A little bit, that's so dense that just a little bit is more than enough. After, put a little velvet gelatin to help me blow dry your hair. And help to hold the curls right after. So these prep products will make my style look absolutely phenomenal. And the last one is the Diamond Oil. Just to keep that silkiness in, all in the tips. And you're ready to go. And now you guys are seeing the last step of the sombre, the sunset sombre. Remember one thing, every client, every woman deserves to be treated as a celebrity. Every Redken woman is a celebrity, is a diva. It's Marcello Costa with Redken Products. How do you feel? Awesome. So I selected 3 items from Redken collection to upkeep that look. I got the diamond oil, which is a treatment, and a serum. It's absolutely amazing. You can put before or after the blow dry. The shiny blast, the number 02. That's gonna make your hair that shiny without putting that extra weight on. So it's really soft and nice. And the third one, the full frame, so you can keep that volume and the voluptuousness that you like. So remember one thing, with Redken, every client's a celebrity, and every client is a diva. Thank you guys for watching this video. This is Marcello Costa, and this is Redken Products. A big kiss, and hope to see you very soon.